This video is intended to show you a short sample from our Accounts Receivable On-Demand class. To see a complete list of our on-demand classes, please visit www.LearnDynamics.com.
Looking at customer collections in Business Central, there are actually a few different tools that we can use. One of our favorites, and one of what I believe to be the most underutilized tools of Business Central in the Finance module, is something called Reminders. The reminders will give a detailed listing of overdue invoices. Now in this case, I can see that we only got one reminder. We got Trey Research. So let's go ahead and let's look at that reminder. It's going to look basically just like a document. So we have our header information at the top, and then we have here our beginning text. So remember, we filled this out for the level 1 saying this is a gentle reminder of overdue invoices. Then it has the listing of the invoices, and we said that we wanted an additional fee of $7.70 for a level 1 reminder. So here's where we see that fee. And we can actually see that fee being posted to an interest income account, but the customer won't see that GL part. This additional fee is mapped in your general posting setup. We here have our ending wording or verbiage saying, please remit your payment of $617.46 as soon as possible. Now remember, this %7 was the placeholder code to fill in with our total amount. And the amount is now not just the invoice amount, but it's the invoice amount plus the additional fee. Here at the bottom, we have open entries that are not due as well. So I can actually see that here we're showing we have a refund to this customer for $100 outstanding. But we can see the due date on that one is 4/10, which is the same as our document date, same as today. So that's not overdue yet. If I look in my posting section, I'll see a little bit of additional information on that customer. Now, when it comes time to issue this reminder, I can click on Issue here. I can also go back to my list and I can issue from here, and I might want to issue all of them at once. So I might want to do a batch issue, in which case I can select all of the lines and I can say issue. If you are doing kind of that batch issue, just make sure you clear out the reminder number in the filter here. We are going to print our reminder as an example today, but what you might want to do if your email functionality is set up is you might want to email this directly to the customer. What's going to happen is they'll get an email with an email body describing what your reminder wording in your email is, and also with a listing of those invoices. In an attachment is where you're going to get this document that we're going to generate. So it's the email body and it's the attachment. What we saw here is what's going to be the attachment. So just like when you might generate a posted sales invoice or a posted purchase invoice, we get that document, and then that document can get emailed. We won't replace the posting date, we'll leave it as is. And if we want to hide the email dialog, if we're emailing it to the customer, we don't want to see and confirm all of that additional detail, the send to, the attachment, we can absolutely hide that. I recommend the first few times that you run this function, look at that email dialog and make sure that everything on there is correct. And then once you get more comfortable, you can toggle this on and just have those send automatically. I'm going to go ahead and say OK. And since we've chosen our option as print, I'm going to get a download of my reminder that I can look at. So this is what would be attached to the email.